Welcome to Windows. I'm your host and friend Amit Roy. I want to tell you an interesting thing today about Chinese intelligence and Indian intelligence failure and about Hamid Ansari's problem with a so-called Chinese spy. Was he really in problem? Has he compromised? Now let me open that discussion pointing out one woman called Christian Fang, was in the United States from 2011 and 2015. She's a confirmed Chinese spy, and her style was, she was hobnobbing with upcoming politicians, mayors, and United States Intelligence Committee member Eric Sowell. Very interesting. And they were doing pillow talks, and she was luring them with funding, etc. And also I'll tell you how MSS is recruiting young graduates from Xi'an, Sichuan, Hainan area exact. I'm just telling you to make you understand how Chinese are working so boldly these days. Now, Christian Fang was used as sex appeal, honey trapping. But they didn't honey trap like a whore, openly showing her skirt. They didn't do that. It was very crafty thing, and the psychological things were involved. And you know why? I'll explain you about this kind of operations. Why they do that? They penetrate into someone's office. And she came as a student in California Bay Area. And then, now hobnobbing with a man who has a meteoric rise, who has access to intelligence, who is young, so they can cultivate for a long time. She was maintaining a contact with a consulate MSS officer. And now what they penetrate, they will find out how their office is, what is his weakness, what he likes, what he dislikes, what are the staffs like, are someone is in date, are they sex addict or drug addict, etc. And of course, this Bill Harrison, fat guy, it definitely says that he's an attractive person. And someone shows a boobs, a cleavage, I'm sure they get bonkers. Now look, when the pillow talking starts, the master sang, "Main teri aankhon ki nindiya," kind of things. But these are very dangerous things. She was involved in diaspora politics, student politics, and she fled one day suddenly. Now, similarly, we can talk about one Canadian Chinese agent in Canada, Meng Wanzhou, who was arrested for a long time. She was a tech executive, and we all know what has happened, and China tried to protect her, went all out. Now, interestingly, there's a company called Hainan Shandu. It's a island. They're recruiting graduates with English skills to penetrate in Americans or other target areas to hack them. And they were also supported by a group called APT-40. They're connected. So finding out Hainan Shandu's office is someone in Shanghai College Library. And they are doing that, and the students didn't know that they're spying. Later they came to know they're spying. And also how China collects this kind of data. We have seen Shanghai police has collected nearly 1 billion private data of many people. And it came out also. Now I want to tell you, this is the thing, how these Chinese are working. They're also working through communist parties. And I also mentioned diasporas, India, they are sending a lot of spies. And communist parties are big sources of uh, their coverage. We have seen Hu Yanqi, Chinese ambassador, herself was a spy. And quote unquote, a lot of people call Alish was a whore for Oli. Seducing Oli every day to grant whatever she wanted for China. This is the thing. But now China also works with ISI. Now here I will talk about a man called Nusrat Mirza. Very funny name. You don't know who is a man or a woman. Now Nusrat Mirza is a crafty operator. And he's talking about this. A lot of people say he is blabbering. He has come to India 5 or 6 times. A lot of places he has been. One terrorism event summit he has attended. And he is implicating Hamid Ansari. That's very interesting. Now a lot of people will say, look, he must have wrecked a lot of places, gone to the military installation, and who is coming, who is going, how many soldiers, etc., etc. I don't think he has done that. This is a disinformation campaign. And I don't know why he is doing that right now. He's a very crafty operator. He's not like usual stupid ISI operatives. He's telling a lot of things. I don't know, he's a double agent. Who I don't know. He can be. Who knows what is there? I am not seeing his heart, what is inside his brain and heart. But he's targeting Hamid Ansari. Hamid Ansari is a man, he's a Calcuttan. He's not a jihadi type person, he's not Islamist. He's an eccentric person and he's a patriot. But now some stupid Indians like a Sood, RSS officer, I don't know, he was a sweeper in Raw. He doesn't look like one, understand intelligence at all. Says Hamid Ansari has sabotaged Indian operation in Iran. And some Indian operation will compromise, some Indian spies were caught and killed. Maybe, he is telling. Now I am sure, I understand a little bit of embassy. As part of Indian in Japan, so I went to Indian embassy many times. So I know a little bit. I am not a diplomat or something like that. But since I was seeing that, ambassadors do not know who is a spy, who is not a spy. They are kept above this kind of foul atmosphere. This is the general rule. So I don't think, firstly, he never knew. Secondly, he is not a person who will betray the country. Country has given so much. Why he will betray? And it's not, he will not know what are the day-to-day operation of RAW or any intelligence agency. It's not possible for him because they're very compartmentalized. It should be. And if it is not, I don't know. But I don't think he has done that. Now, BJP has been trying with that kind of man, Arun Singh, Sood, to malign Ansari, to malign Congress. Because he is not a spy. I can guarantee you, I understand intelligence than many of these stupid people. So I can vouch for Ansari. Ansari is a man who is a maverick. He can go anywhere. He doesn't understand a lot of things. He's an idealist man, Calcutta man. You must understand Calcutta mentality. They're in general, they don't follow, grammar. So in that sense, Ansari might have gone somewhere. But this man, Nusrat Mirza, is a very crafty man. He's talking, he's spreading disinformation. He's targeting Sahih Imam. Telling that I know him. I shook hand with him. I was going through his interviews. Very crafty man. Indian intelligence, Indians do not understand intelligence. Police officers are, what the hell is they know? I'm talking about a man called Charles Taggart. In those days, British time, he was a police commissioner. And he has links with MI6 or MI5. Now, one more thing before in the context of MI5. MI5 has recently says, McCallum, the Director General, China is the biggest threat in the world. Anyway, we're talking to Charles Taggart. He had doubles in those days. So whenever Indian terrorists or so-called quote-unquote terrorists of freedom fighters wanted to bomb him, so his doubles were getting killed. Indians didn't understand that. Even today they don't understand that. And this man was a white man. And he poses as a Bengali man. dress as Bengali attire is to go to Sonagaji whorehouse. Indian intelligence guys must learn from this. You know what is disguise, what are doubles, etc. I don't think Indians understand that. Indians do not understand anything. They are they are a laughable level. ISI, they're rubbing shoulder continuously with Pakistan. You know, Pakistan is a little better, operationally better. I don't think they are also smart people. Anyway, Nusrat Mirza, I don't know who is to work for him. Whether he was working for Chinese, we don't know. Because these guys will work for money. And I think Nusrat Mirza says a very interesting thing. Janma Bhumi par, my birthplace. So these are the things I wanted to place in front of you. Improve your intelligence, analysis, and follow up these cases very carefully. If you want to see, if America, they are penetrating, India is nothing, India is zero. This is my submission for you. Please improve your intelligence if you want to survive, if you want to take action against China. Even in LSE, you need to improve your intelligence. Confucius Institutes is coming up in Nepal. These are Chinese spying outfits. In Calcutta, Tangra area, diaspora, you have no penetration. Anyway, thank you very much for patient hearing. Please like me and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Take care. It's extremely hot. I cannot wear shirts. Thank you very much.